Hi Sam. I'm glad to see you today. Are you ready for another interesting word?
Absolutely, Alex. What's the word for today?
Today, we're exploring the verb,
beruhigen,
which means to calm or to soothe.
That sounds useful. Is it commonly used?
Yes, it is quite common in everyday conversations. You might also encounter it in contexts like calming someone down or soothing a situation. Just be careful, as it might seem similar to the English word,
hurry,
but they have different meanings.
How does
beruhigen,
work grammatically?
Great question.
beruhigen,
Is a regular verb. In the present tense, you say,
ich beruhige, du beruhigst,
and
sie, es beruhigt.
for the past tense, you would say,
Ich beruhigte,
and in perfect, you use.
hat beruhigt.
So you might say,
Ich habe ihn beruhigt.
which means I calmed him down.
And what about the imperative form?
The imperative is,
Beruhige dich.
which means calm down. It's quite a useful phrase if someone is anxious.
I'm curious about where this word comes from.
It actually comes from the old High German word.
Beruhigen.
Over time, it evolved in meaning to focus more on calming or soothing. It's fascinating how words can change, right?
It really is. It sounds like it's been used for a long time.
Now, let's break down
Beruhigen.
into its parts. The prefix generally indicates a transformation, while the root
Ruhig.
means calm or quiet, and the suffix indicates that it's a verb. So together, it conveys the action of making something or someone calm.
That makes sense.
Speaking of related words, let's explore some similar ones. For example, with the prefix, we have
Belehren.
which means to instruct, and
Besprechen.
which means to discuss. Both start with the same prefix and also have the action aspect.
So the prefix really helps shape the meaning.
Exactly. Then there's the suffix, which turns adjectives into nouns, like
Ruhig.
meaning calm or
Lebendig.
meaning lively.
Got it. What else?
There are also compounds like
Beruhigung.
which means calmness, and
Beruhigungsmittel.
meaning sedative. Each of these words connects back to the idea of calming.
Can you give me some situations where I might use?
beruhigen,
Sure. First, at work, if a colleague is stressed, you might say,
Beruhige dich, Alles wird gut.
which means calm down, everything will be fine.
Beruhige dich, alles wird gut.
I think I can remember that.
Great. Another situation could be at the doctor's office. You might say,
Ich möchte, dass Sie mich beruhigen, bitte.
meaning I would like you to calm me down, please.
Ich möchte, dass Sie mich beruhigen, bitte.
Nice.
And finally, while traveling, if a friend is anxious about flying, you could say,
Keine Sorge, ich beruhige dich.
which means, don't worry, I'll calm you down.
Keine Sorge, ich beruhige dich.
I'm getting the hang of this.
For the noun,
Beruhigung.
it's feminine, so we say,
Die Beruhigung.
and its plural is.
Die Beruhigungen.
A hint to remember its gender is that it ends in,
Ung.
which is often feminine in German.
That's a helpful tip.
Let's touch on some typical phrases too. You might hear,
Jemanden beruhigen.
meaning to calm someone, and
Sich selbst beruhigen.
meaning to calm oneself. Just be aware that
Beruhigen.
is more informal. For formal contexts, you might choose a different expression.
I see. Are there other words that are commonly confused with it?
Yes, sometimes people mix up
Beruhigen.
with,
Ein.
which means to hurry. They sound a little similar, but the meanings are quite different.
Can you give me some example sentences with?
Beruhigen.
Sure. Here's one.
Der Lehrer beruhigt die Schüler vor der Prüfung.
Meaning the teacher calms the students before the exam. Another one is,
Ich habe ihn gestern beruhigt.
meaning I calmed him down yesterday.
Nice.
And here's another.
Wir müssen sie beruhigen, denn sie ist sehr aufgeregt.
Which means we need to calm her down as she is very excited.
I love these examples.
Now, let's do a quick recall check. What does
Beruhigen.
mean?
It means to calm or soothe.
Correct. What is the present tense form for?
Ich.
Ich beruhige.
Great. How do you say I calmed him down in perfect?
Ich habe ihn beruhigt.
Perfect. What's the plural form of?
Beruhigung.
Die Beruhigungen.
Right again. Last question, what's the imperative form?
Beruhige dich.
Fantastic job, Sam. Today, we learned about the word,
Beruhigen.
its meanings, and how to use it in different contexts.
Thanks, Alex. This was really helpful.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and you'll be calming people down in no time.